Alright. Elsewhere in Paradox Space, we examine another planet forgotten by time, but we will strive to remember. What was his planet's name? Enter name. I can definitely read that. Oh, haha, nice one, Smarty Pants. Really hilarious. But let's get real here. No more clowning around. Try again. If you say so. That is much better. In fact, as it happens, your guess is precisely correct. What are the odds? We examined the planet Alternia. Somewhere on this planet, there is a young troll. High spent. Alright.
It's him.
Alright. We did it. We're back to Act 5, Toby.
Imagine being back at.
I don't.
Look at that little man.
He looks like a nerd.
Probably is.
Yeah. This young troll stands in his respite block. It just so happens that today, the 12th bilunar perigee of the 6th dark season's equinox, is the day of this young troll's larval awakening, also known as his wriggling day. This sucks. Though with 6 solar sweeps he was given life, it is only today he will be given a name. 6 Alternian solar sweeps, for convenient reference, is equivalent to 13 Earth years.
I saw your mom out there.
Yeah. Earth, also for convenient reference, is a planet that does not yet exist. What will the name of this young troll be? Enter name. You enter something predictably derogatory, and this guy gets fed up by your shenanigans in record time. This guy has a lot of troll pals, and their adventures are going to be quite extensive and convoluted to an even greater degree than one perhaps may be accustomed. He thinks that if you think that we have time to drag out every little gag and expect a pattern along the way, you've got another thing coming. He thinks you should cram that sobering understanding in your chitinous windhole and tamp it down hard with your ugly, stupid-looking cartilage nub. Try again.
I love the Troll Will Smith poster.
Your name is Carcat Vantus. It's him.
It's him.
As was previously mentioned, it is your wriggling day, which is barely even worth mentioning. It is an anniversary, if anything, to lament the faults of your existence, of which there are assuredly plenty. Equally plenty, and somewhat related to that topic, are your interests. You have a passion for ridiculously terrible romantic movies and rom-coms. You should really be embarrassed for liking this dreadful cinema, but for some reason you are not. You like to program computers, but you are notoriously pretty awful at it. Your programs invariably damage the machines on which they are executed, which is just as well, since you like to believe you specialize in computer viruses. When you mature, you aspire to join the ranks of the most lethal members of your society, the Threshcutioners. You like to practice with your really cool sickle, but just wind up looking like kind of a doofus by yourself in your room.
Why did your air conditioner get louder just now?
It does that. Oh, you know how air conditioners like get louder and quieter every now and then?
Yeah.
You like to chat with some of your other troll pals, most of which drive you batshit up the fucking belfry. You have been trying out a new chat client beta called Trollian, and you're not really sure what you think about it yet. Your troll tag is Carcinogenesis, and you speak in a manner that is almost exclusively ornery all the time. Later, you'll play a game with 5 other friends, and go on a big adventure with them. This game, for convenient reference, is a game that does not yet exist, but it will soon. What will you do?
What will you do?
Examine Slimy Purple Pod.
That sure is a slimy purple pod.
It is your Recupercoon, full of nourishing soaper slime. Every young troll enjoys the cozy embrace of such a vessel each night, and the relaxing ooze helps assuage the terrible visions of blood and carnage that plague the dark subconscious of your species. It is so inviting. A few minutes couldn't hurt. Get in. Okay, this sure is cozy and all, but you can't be napping all day like a chump. Damn it, you're a busy guy. You're sort of a big deal. Goddamn slime, now you have to change your clothes. What were you thinking? Luckily, all your clothes are the same. Trolls think fashion is stupid. Examine movie posters. Okay, it's time to get serious here. Sweet Troll Gigas. Let's get real and get down to some major business. You space out and get caught up reading the titles of films for about 5 minutes. Wow, these movies are great. You don't care what anyone says. Pure magic. Is that John Cusack? The thing that most people don't realize is that John Cusack is a universal constant. This movie. Okay, this one you have a hard time defending, but still, it's so good. The best thing about it is how Troll Sandler doesn't make you want to punch anything. Like, nothing at all. Really hard or anything. Capture log sickle. You grab your trusty sickle with your encryption modus. To retrieve it, you'll need to hack the code to open the card vault left behind. This will obviously prove to be a completely ridiculous and untenable way of managing an inventory and lead to a great many follies. Later on, you would swap your modus with your hacker friend, a guy who, unlike you, happens to be competent with programming. It only makes sense. But for the time being, it makes your life kind of a nightmare. There are so many stupid things that happen because of this modus. So many, you just have no idea. Take Card Vault. God damn it! You hear some unhappy grumbling through the hole below. This was not the coolest thing you could have done just now. Examine large black book. You make sure not to capture log it, and simply pick it up and read it. F, a handbook for the imminently deceased, chapter 1. And it's all this bullshit. It is a thick programming manual called AF, a handbook for the imminently deceased. AF is an insufferable language to work with. Its logic is composed of nothing but infinite loops, or at best, loops of effectively interminable construction. The above page in the intro section documents the simplest possible AF code structures. Any code deviating from this basic structure will not compile. You have a whole bunch of code samples you've been messing around with on your computer. It's been frustrating at best and debilitating to your machine at worst. Alright, let's start. Leave your room.
Leave that room.
You step outside your respite block onto one of your hive's numerous extraterrestrial landing slabs. You were allowed to design this hive when you were young, after you emerged victorious from your trials deep in the brooding caverns. You have lived here with your custodian ever since. It's almost as if people have placed great cultural importance on teaching children to become architecturally adept while very young. It's been this way since ancient times. No one seems to know why that is. I'm gonna turn off the AC for a bit. You guys good with that? I'm getting a bit chilly.
Yeah, okay.
Are you guys a bit chilly?
What?
Are you guys a bit chilly?
Just turn it off. He'll be okay. What if I'm not?
Well,
Would you still care about me if I wasn't? Yes.
yeah. Getting to build your own hive at a young age using whatever meandering design you chose likely has left you jaded to the notion of customizing your abode. You certainly wouldn't get all that worked up about a game that happened to allow you to do such a thing. At least, not for that reason. Examine neighborhood. Hive vent.
Hive vent.
The lawn rings are empty. Blood skims the void in your porous cranial plates, as if grazing the hollow of a threshed stem, or say, an abandoned cocoon. A sour note is produced. It's the one agitation plays to make its audience squirm. It is your sixth wriggling day, and as with all 5 preceding it, blah 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 blah. Look, you don't have time for fancy poetry. It's almost as useless as those arm-swingy, flappy things on mailboxes, assuming you even know what those were, which you don't. Trolls don't have mail. Mail is almost as useless as poetry to them. Poetry is the swing-arm flappy dealy of words, and mail is the red tilty lever doodad of giving people shit. Frankly, you don't know about things skimming voids or grazing hollows or whatever. You've got ambition. You are meant to be a big shot, to be in charge of something huge and really important, and to be totally ruthless about it. You just haven't found the dominion in which you're destined for greatness yet, or even a vague concept of it. You haven't found your purpose, but you will tonight. You stew in your dark, impotent aggravation in the cool dusk breeze. During the dark sessions, it remains dusk for most of the day. It can stay dark for many bilunar perigrees at a time, but even if it didn't, you would still have this feeling. You have a feeling it's going to be a long night. Go back inside.
There he goes.
Yep. You head back into your block and hit up your computer station. No word from any of your loudmouth pals. No news is good news. Sweet music to your auricular sponge cloths. Check out magazine. It's the latest issue of Game Grub. This one appears to boast about exclusive leaks. They all boast about that. You're not even really sure what it means. Check out DVD. The Thresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'll admit, that's actually a pretty good Photoshop work. It's a DVD of one of your favorite series, The Thresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's about a green Threshcutioner cadet who sasses up the Blue Bloods in his flay squad pretty good. Their blood is literally blue. Lousy snobs. But Troll Will Smith shows them all how to loosen up. He's pretty much your hero. Troll TVs have shorter titles than Troll movies because TV is a much newer form of media in this society. Which is a good thing because it would be pretty hard to make this funny joke otherwise. Get down to business on computer. Okay, enough messing around. Time to get some work done. Maybe a little programming or oh god. It figures that installing this new beta chat client would open the floodgates. All your moron friends are going to be hounding you relentlessly. Not that they needed an excuse before. You wonder what this chump wants. Answer troll. Which one's this one again?
It's the stoner one.
What is up, my inverted brother?
Oh my god. Wait, how long have we been recording? Because if it's been an hour, I think we should pause it.
Almost an hour.
Okay, we'll read this one. Continue.
Alright.
Okay. What in the sweet almighty taint chafing fuck do you want?
Not a motherfucking thing, bro. Other than I be checking out how my best motherfucking friend is at, yo.
I really can't stand you, and I hate how you type. It just bothers me so much. Have I mentioned that?
You say it pretty much every time we talk, yeah? But, I don't have to. Now, see? But I mean, this feels so motherfucking unnatural and shit. You just got to be going with what feels right and where your heart's up in, you know? Best friends.
I wonder what kind of shitty thing I did to deserve such an awful best friend. Or maybe what terrible thing I'm gonna do and get punished for in advance. Maybe I'm just, like, preemptively the worst fucking piece of trash who ever lived, and don't even know it yet. But hey, look, your friendship is Exhibit A, I guess.
It's such a beautiful thing, this troll disease called friendship.
Friendship isn't a disease, shit sponge. It's like a mistake, a big joke of nature.
It's a miracle.
Oh no, don't. Don't start with the miracles again.
Man, everywhere I look, all I see is motherfucking miracles. It's so spiritual, all these miracles and shit. Okay, like, just be taking this fucking tits bottle of fucking Fago I just cracked open. And I was being all, like, hissing and shit. Motherfucking hissing, man. Who went on and told it to do that? How would it even do that? It's crazy. It's a miracle.
It's carbonation, you ignorant douche. Try getting schooled sometime instead of slurping down that weird swill all day and fondling your stupid horns.
No, bro. I don't want to know. Don't even tell me. Knowing shit just steals all that fucking magic from my miracles and like a motherfucking thief, and that ain't cool.
The only miracle is that you like that disgusting sludge. Where do you even get that stuff? It's also a miracle how you dress like an imbecile and are basically the stupidest asshole I've ever known. Actually, you're right. There are miracles everywhere. I've been a fool.
See, man, I'm straight up telling you, miracles. It's like, alright, computer, right? What the fuck? Miracles is what?
Fuck you. Fuck you for me just reading that.
Anyway, what's up with your bad self? We're serious here. Isn't something big going down?
What?
I heard something big was going down. Just all be telling me all what motherfucking it's up to and all about.
Stop saying all. Are you talking about TA's thing?
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. So mysterious. I'm never getting ceased to be amazed by all these fucking mysteries life got for us.
Ugh. Anyways, I don't know what's up with that. Maybe I'll talk to him tonight about it. Maybe I won't. It's probably just another one of his projects that winds up being completely useless and a huge waste of my time.
Yeah, maybe, but he's your best friend though, so it's all cool. Maybe I just thought this sounded like a pretty big motherfucking deal, my man.
What?
Bro, never mind. I just fucking did like to scare the shit out of myself here. These damn horns.
You've gotta get rid of those things. They make it more embarrassing to know you. Which is a friggin' miracle that that's even possible. Like, wow, God sure cooked up a doozy there. Twinkly-eyed son of a bitch just keeps you guessing, doesn't he?
Man, you want to give my horns a good squeeze.
Actually, you know what will be the miracle to end all miracles? It'll be if I ever meet a kid I despise more than you. That will make me a motherfucking convert. I'll see light so bright, I'll need GC to walk me around so I don't bump into shit. Sign me up for your idiotic clown religion, okay?
You fucking got it, brother. And that's where we're ending.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, cut it there.
Got it? Yeah,